Hi everyone, it's Miss Dragonfly back again, here to bring you another segment on love and life as it really is. Now, what's happened this week? Well, it was obviously Christmas on Monday, and this was my first Christmas with my husband. It was also the first Christmas where I actually celebrated. You see, when I was at home, we never really did anything as it wasn't part of our tradition. We would just go to some relative's place that was putting on a barbecue just because everyone had the day off that day. And so you had time and, had to get together, which you otherwise wouldn't have the time to gather. Now, on Monday, I actually woke and opened up my presents, then had to get together at dinner. Now, like I mentioned on Monday's video, the other big event this week was, of course, the Christmas sales. On Boxing Day, I thought I would also go out to see what the sales were like this year. Today is right after Christmas Day. It's Boxing Day, and the big event on every Boxing Day is, of course, the Boxing Day sales. So today we are going to Charlestown Square and having a look at to see what bargains there are, and of course how crazy the crowds are. So join me for that, and let's go have a look. Well, it's 8:30 now at Charlestown Square. The centre has been open since 8, so it hasn't been open very long. And there are shoppers around, but I am surprised that there weren't that huge burst of crowds, crazy crowds this year. So sparse, but there are shoppers around and doing the shopping this early in the morning, but I am expecting the crowds to be building up. In fact, it is building up now. I'm seeing more and more people around. So let's see how it goes. Well, I'm seeing one crowd waiting at the moment, and that's a crowd waiting outside the Big W store to open. Apparently it opens slower than, it opens later than all the other stores, probably at 9 o'clock. Well, it's 2 hours later, and as you can see, a lot more people have come in. And as I was going shopping around, yeah, it was getting pretty crowded, but we didn't get those crazy crowds this year. Probably a lot of people buying online this year and catching the sales then as well. But I have to say, a couple of the experiences, you really have to be in store to get it. And yes, I was surprised it wasn't more crowded, but I guess a lot of people were shopping online. Now, you want to know if I bought anything? Well, I certainly took my own advice and thought about what I actually needed. Clothes were the main things on sale, and it was everywhere I looked. It was like, say, 25 or 30% off everything, and selected items were marked down by 50%, etc. Um, Now, I do have enough clothes, and the saying is true that you only wear 10% of your clothes 90% of the time. So I really did not need to buy clothing just because it had a big discount. So I didn't. Yes, that's right. I didn't buy any clothes at all. Now, let me show you what I actually got. Okay. What I do need was a good blusher. So from Sephora, I got this Tarte Blush Bazaar palette. So I open it up. I had my eye on this for a while, and it's normally $65. Well, cosmetics are expensive in Australia, and I'll just open it up. Okay, you see the 10 pans here? It would still be good value at that price, and I would have bought it anyway, but I happened to get lucky, and I got it for only $36. Now, it is a limited edition, so I guess they just wanted to clear it out, so they put it on a discount. Well, that means each pan only costs $3.60, which is amazing value. And with so many color options here, there is bound to be at least a couple that I'm going to like. I can already see a couple that I definitely will be using. And I am not going to need to buy any other blusher. So that's all my blusher needs addressed. So there we go. Now, the other thing I needed was an eye primer. So I went to Chemist Warehouse because I saw they were advertising Nude by Nature at half price. And I got this Nude by Nature eye primer for half price at Chemist Warehouse. Now, this goes onto your eyelids before you put your eyeshadow, and it holds your eyeshadow in place and makes the colors more intense. I am very wary of putting things directly on my skin, and Nude by Nature always tries to be as natural as possible. So I had checked out the ingredients list beforehand, and they were acceptable, so I was just waiting for it to go on sale to buy it. And during the sale, it did. So, ta-da! I grabbed it. And could you believe that's it in terms of what I bought, in terms of the items I bought. Pretty boring, I know, but it was well considered. And there'll be much more exciting shopping hauls that will happen in future, believe me. So that's it for this week. So I look forward to seeing you in next week's vlog. And if you can like and share this video, it will help me a lot. And subscribe and click on the bell to receive notifications on video uploads. So, and that's it, I guess, until I see you in my next video next week. Bye for now.